Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode 15 of Anderland with me, the Anderman. And in the last episode we were chatting about how the channel's going to go forward regarding video content. And what I was been doing, talking about was pathways as well. So since the last episode, I've put in the pathway here. That will lead out to the farm area when we come to do that. That leads up there to the farm. I put torches around here. I don't know if it's too many because I can see a lot of torchlight. I might look to find an alternative lighting solution. There's glowstone, redstone lamps and the like, which we've used. You can't see it now, can you? I've turned my render distance down to 8 just to try and improve the lag issue. I do quite like it. You see this misty look in the distance as well, which is quite nice. But we're there around the village area. We've got the redstone lamps with the daylight sensors, so that's a nice little idea. I keep meaning to get some lampposts around here. I'll have to get that done. Might try and do that today, this episode. But I'll put this pathway in round the farm. I'm going to change it. I think make the oak logs come all the way down to the bottom where it's showing double, and like on the edge there, this little trim. So this pathway will come all the way around here. I do plan, hello Mr. Sheeps, to bring this pathway up and around as well. And then we'll build a bridge in here. A pathway will go up here. I haven't done this just yet because I want to bring out these fields where I've got the leaf block as like a hedgerow. I want to bring these out a bit more. So another plat block. I have a sheep and a cow field. I want to keep that sheep field as it is. And I might start dyeing some of those sheep different colours for their wool. There's a few more loose sheep around here, so what I'll do is make another field with the same style with the leaf blocks here as the hedges around here, and then we'll have a field of white sheep because white tends to be the most commonly used wool. If you think that you might do market stores like red and white striped wool, or blue and white, or green or white. I've dug out some more of the river just so I'm starting to slowly work that river around. I'll keep doing a little bit like that. And then I put the pathway around it. Again, I've decorated it with leaf blocks and fence posts to give it some sort of a barrier to the pathway, like little hedgerows or fences, like that as well. It keeps the same sort of design throughout this area, this settlement, which I think is a nice touch. This is quite a straight path, but it tends just to go round with that. Maybe I could have curved it a little bit more there, but I'm okay with it. So that goes back round there to the gates, to the fields, and then that pathway will continue up. And what I've also done is, maybe let's give this path a little bit more width. There we go. I've brought this path down to here for the moment. Not quite sure, but I think I might like to bring this path round to where the mine is over there. So I might take that round there. There's Henrietta, the Hermit Hag's house. I did actually think at one point of maybe putting a little gate somewhere down here. Or maybe if we move that fence post in a bit there, put a gate here, perhaps. And I'll continue the path out towards the mine, which is where we are going to head in a minute. I'm just going to gather a few more resources. I want some spruce wood. Got some fencing and some vines. I've just attached a load of the vines to the back of the farmhouse to grow some more. I can keep going to the swamp, but I keep seeing bits of grass through the window. If you do it quite fast, sometimes like that, I think it's a creeper. There's nothing in there, so what we're going to do is make some mossy cobble. let me dump off this sand. I'll leave the course in here. So I've got cobble, mossy cobble. I'd like some half slabs. Let's try and sort out my toolbar. Do I want anything else? Take some andesite. I think I'm going to need some more cobble. Surprising how quickly this cobble goes down. Got the andesite. I'll leave it at that for the moment. I will leave it at that. So their pathway comes around here. Not done the hedgerows or the fencing around this bit yet. And we come to here. And again, I've got to build another bridge. Might have a go at doing a more diagonal bridge. We've got a little bit of a slope on that bridge over there. May try a more diagonally type bridge there. A diagonally type bridge, what I like. So first things first, I want to move that chest over there. I've no idea what's in this. Oh, it's full of junk. I did not know I had all this here. How much coal is there? There's iron. There's a stack of iron there. Wow. Okay. Some more vines. I'll put that with the andesite there. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Don't want to carry out around. I've not got a bow on me. That's not going to help much. Some cobble. Tell you what, if I bring everything down like that. There we go. Move the bed. We'll put the bed back down over there. And we'll move the workbench. Use a silk touch pick. Don't need the shield. I'm getting used to not wearing a shield all the time when I'm working and building. What I like to get in the habit of doing is taking the armor off as well. Don't tend to do that often. So I'll tell you what, have I got any stone in here? We'll just make a little armor stand. That's what I need, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Does it look nicer when you're not wearing your armour? I have to go and get this set up in the house. Whilst working around the base, don't see why I should be wearing armour. Okay, so pickaxe. So we've got cobble, andesite, mossy cobble, things, and bricks. Okay. Sorted. Right, so this is the entrance to our cave. And I need my spade. I probably need that as well for the moment. Trying to think. I go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. can just get in and out there, that's fine. Put one more up there, not there. So what I was thinking is if I got any dirt on me, no. Will do. Thank you. That doesn't look right, does it? No, don't like it. I think I might just go with the horse slab route. So we get some half slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. So the idea is that we have an enclosed off entrance into the mine, which sort of goes into the earth. Let's take that one out. Yeah, out you come, like so. What I don't want to do is having it perfectly symmetrical, so I keep falling off. So what I'll try and do now is centre a diagonal run like so. It's looking symmetrical at the moment, but I'll take you out of there. Keep falling off. So I'm going to do the symmetrical part of it first, just so it's in, and then we'll just try and uneven it, for want of a better term. Oh, I'm out of slabs. Just got a fly on my arm. There's one problem with this one where there's loads of flies everywhere. Oh, do it like that. That's our starting point. The sun's going down already. So let me just come up here a second. So that doesn't look too bad. That needs tidying up that side there. Maybe a bit at the top. But I just want to just take out a little bit of the unevenness in it. The smoothness of it and how even it is. That goes up there. Could do with an oak log. Do we have an oak tree to spare? You'll do. Thank you for volunteering. Actually, one thing I do need is leaves. Doing all those fences, I'm just about out of leaves altogether, so I think I'll have to plant all the oak trees up and give them a big haircut and shear loads of leaves off. Feel that noise in the background? That was my cup of tea. No matter how hot it gets, you can always drink tea. Right, if I just put you there. I can't go up that. Gotta get the blocks. Gotta get the blocks. Right. So all I'm just going to do is fall off. Just remember to keep using shift. Is just put a few of these around. Not in any particular order, but just to try and break up the symmetry of it and the smoothness. That's looking a bit better. That's probably one too many over there, is it? No, maybe just one on the front there. And maybe just one there. So I'm going to put you in there after failing twice. Now, if I could, I would have a diagonal gate there, but unfortunately you can't do that. So I'm afraid that's not an option. There. In fact, actually, I'm going to bring that right in. Take that out. I know that makes it slightly uneven, but that's fine by me. So, if you don't like OCD, if you've got a bit of OCD there, I apologise. I'm just going to fill these in for the moment. I think what I will do is bring some other blocks down. We'll tidy up this and make it a little bit better looking block to start off with. So I'm going to go down now and just widen this up a little bit. Just widen up a little bit at the top. Maybe a bit more headroom. So you're coming out there now, you've now got so you can just see, I just come around here. You can just see, make out the wood of the roof there, so you know at the top of the mine, and then you're coming out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place some blocks in there just to sort of decorate this up a bit, and then once that's done, we've got some. I can get a smooth stone as well. Right, just bear with me, I'll be back in a second. Very sorry about that, answering a text message. It's the wife, so you've got to be answering the wife, I don't know. We've got the andesite on the bar, I haven't. We don't need a spade. Trying to, never done anything like this before, so this, I'm kind of new territory here. See, I would like it so you can just come up and out of it without having to worry about jumping. I think that makes life a lot easier when you can do that. Let me just take you out, and you, and you. What's that like? That's a bit better. Right, a few blocks to go. You can go for one. Don't mind diorite. I know some people are quite against it for a block. And personally, I'm not that offended by it. So put a little bit of mossy cobble in here as well. Just give the impression that maybe some water has leaked in. There's a roof, we'll have to go and block them up afterwards. there. Stone. We'll put a. I can't do a slab there. Ooh. I can go there. That's good. Anderside. Oh, carried away. Put cobble. Andesite. No. You go in the back. Thank you. Oh, give over. Put you into there like that. You can see it's going to take some time, but I think it's looking nicer. Already. So I keep going quiet. I'm just trying to work out what blocks I placed. What blocks I haven't. Sort of trying to vary up a little bit. So there's a lot of stone there in one go, so we'll break that up a bit. Take you three out. You. Need to decide how I'm going to do about lighting in here as well. I think this is where maybe a little bit of greenery. Down here would be nice, quite nice. So you've got like some, some leaves to represent maybe some algae or something like that. You can maybe hide a torch behind them. In fact, let's try that actually. Have I got any leaves over here? No, I've got any oh, shears just about got some life left in them. Oh, I've got some iron, that's okay. Let's get another set of shears made. Where's our shear from? Let's just go back a bit. Right there, sheep. Ooh, hello. Oh, that's nice. See, I found out even with a lower, I always played with like 16 to 20 render distance, and now when you've dropped it, I think it's at 8 at the moment. You're just getting that fog in the mountains in the distance like that. So when you come back here, when you first come through the trees, adds a little bit of a mystery to the mountain. Whatever. I think that's quite nice. That. So anyway, enough about me going all talking on the mountains. Let's get some leaves. How are we doing, Mr. Chicken? How are we doing? We'll just chop the tree down as well. We'll just leave it stood there. You saw nothing. If anyone asks, I wasn't here, I didn't do a thing. Think as well, maybe put a few vines down the mines. Why can't I run? I've got no food in me, that's why. Good going, And. Good going. There we go. This wasn't the pond I recognised, that was a pond I recognised. I have to finish tying it up as well. So, if we put, we'll just pair you two up together. So we'll just get rid of you two. I'll put you and you. Put you in there. Put you in there. That's If I get rid of that now. And we'll do the same here. Make you a cobble. Torch. Light. I still let some light through. That's better. Andesite. Pop you out. There we go. Let's take this light out as well. What's the light levels like there? 9, 9. Oh, I'm on a half slab, that's right. That's not too bad. That's bright enough. Where you're not going to get a lot of mobs spawning. But not too bright that you're taking away the atmosphere from the area, which is my intention. So we'll just pop make some blocks in. I haven't used much gravel in this, and that's because I haven't got any with me. I've got any gravel in the thing, in the chest. Gravel might be quite nice. Is that it? Is that all the gravel got here? Maybe some gravel could be quite nice on the ground. Just add a bit of a texture when you're walking. From it, just get a bit to try it out. Got it all. Get a bit of it. I think that's a lot. That's fine. We don't want that. Got 2 sticks. Can use them for torches. Still got too many on me. Great. Don't need diorite. Don't need the granite. So let's contrast this gravel. Actually, let's sleep. Just finishing my tea off. Keep the throat lubricated. Right. Well, that doesn't look right there, does it? I'll sort that out afterwards. Right, where's the gravel? Here it is. There's always one noisy sheep, isn't there? Andesite. And we'll put a couple of half slabs in there. Bit of cobble. I'm going to put a light source down there. That might be visible, so if I had it a little bit more like that. If I take out you, couple there, that doesn't. That's nice. Gives a little niche in the wall. If I get the corner blocks on, we don't need the spade. You can go and you can go. I'll place you with some more gravel. They look a bit even down the side there. So there we go. This is slow going. I will admit. It's definitely slow going. But that is what we're looking at for our mine decoration. I will work all the way down doing this. But I think that is the start of our mine. And what we can do in here, if I can find them. I'm not going to have this as a big storage area, but the miners will have some chests up here. Maybe we could build like a little hut as well for like the chief miner's office. If I got any grass blocks above me, because if I remember rightly, we exposed some of the oh, can I get in there? Stone at the top, that's better. There you go, that's all good there. So yeah, I think the floor, oops, excuse me, I just knocked my microphone. Tell you what, we'll just quickly do the floor before we wrap up. Rather than do this painful exercise of decorating the mine on camera, because it's taking longer than I thought it would. I thought it might be a bit of an easier job than what it is, but I'd rather do it right. Or what I think is right anyway, than rush it and make it look poorer. Where's the stone blocks? Put a few of those in here. Some andesite. A bit of gravel. Actually, what we'll do as well. And we will put in, just give the feeling that maybe it's got a few holes in the floor. Tight up the walls. And that is the entrance to our mine. We'll bring the pathway round here to that. I will say next episode we will build that bridge. We will build the bridge over by the farm. We'll definitely do those next episode, and I'll see what else we can do as well. There's a third bridge what needs doing over by the village area round to the farmhouse. We could maybe do that. Maybe get some bridges done next episode. And I'll work out something else we can do as well if we have time after that. So that is the start of our mine. So any thoughts, suggestions, comments or ideas, put them in the comments down below please, very much appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, please click on the like button, and if you want to keep up to date with further notifications about further updates to the channel, please subscribe and ring the bell. I'm Anderman, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye guys.